Figure out what to say. I think Bill said it best to me after. Neither one of us shot it very well, and if I would have told you that, you know, we were going to do the job on Adams that we did, and Harris and Mayo, thought we had a good chance to win, but our key guys didn't play very well either, and some of that's got to be their defense. I thought we both had some open shots we all missed. But I was really disappointed to get out rebounded because that's what we do here. And we start the game with 5 turnovers, I think, in the first 5 minutes. And we settled down in the 6-minute mark. It's a 2-3-point game. And then they went on a little spree. And they're a good team. I don't think they're anywhere near what they're going to be. I think they're going to be really good. Their shooters didn't shoot very well either, and Griffin, Mayo, and Harris. Stores, I mean, even Coyle. I mean, I've seen him shoot the ball really well. Dickerson played well, give him credit, but we wouldn't have changed how we guarded. What I really liked about Mayo, and I don't know him personally, but I know he's a shooter, and when you shoot it like he does, and he goes 2 for 8, 0 for 3, and in all honesty, not very good. And yet he gets 10 rebounds and 6 assists. And that's a credit to Bill, his staff, and you know how they get a kid who's not playing well to do other things to help his team win. And I thought they did a phenomenal job of that. And I give Bill a lot of credit for that. I did not get that out of a couple of my guys. They didn't shoot it well, they didn't rebound it well, they didn't guard it well. But all in all, I think there'll be some disappointing things watching the film. You know, we miss a dunk. Just can't do that in big games. But there's some positives that come out of this. We played a very good team. And we're right in the game most of the way. And now we got to figure out how to make some shots.
That second half, you guys tied it up 3-4 times. But it seemed like, I don't know what all happened, but it seemed a lot of times like the long rebounds off the missed three is going the other way, kind of.
Yeah, it really hurt us. And I think a couple times Jeremy over-penetrated. I think a couple times Trey really struggled, and Jaden. And we took a couple of bad ones second half. First half, I thought just about every shot we took was pretty good. And second half, I think we showed like a team, although I was playing those young guys, and deservingly so. I thought Jay's played very well. I thought Jackson did some good things at times, and then a couple not. But we need Trey and Jaden to play better, to be honest with you. And Poke. I mean, Poke missed wide open shot after shot, which I don't care about. I really don't. Then not guarding, not rebounding, 14 minutes, get 1 rebound. He's just got to rebound better. He's got to do something, and hopefully we'll learn something from Mayo, because I thought that was a pretty impressive stats to be that bad for a good shooter, and yet do those many good things to help his team win. In fact, maybe he will his team to win. It's pretty impressive.
Coach, what went into
team that got off to another slow start this year from the 3-point line? That happened last year. You all ended the year shooting, I think, 38% of Big Ten play. How much confidence do you have that this team can get back on the right track from the 3-point line?
It's interesting you say that. We started out 1 for 22, 1 for 11, and I think 4 for 15 last year. Like in Jaden's case, he's a 37% career shooter, and he has struggled. But I think he struggled tonight with some poor shots. I thought he rushed some. He's got to realize now he's a marked guy, and he's going to have to do more to get open. And they did a good job on him. So I have confidence. I mean, we held them to 30 points the first half. I mean, they only shot 40 and 29. And I think that's a pretty talented team. But I think Bill agrees with me, and I agree with him. Offensively, we both sucked, put it bluntly. So we got to both get better. And we got to find a couple guys, like start putting Kerr in there some, get some shooting.
What went into you not doubling Dickerson?
We weren't gonna double Dickerson. Not many people I've seen have double Dickerson, but he made some shots early, but we were supposed to dig a little bit more on him. If you double Dickerson, you know, we did everything we wanted to do in the scouting report. You know, we wanted to keep the ball out of KJ Adams' hands at that free throw line. He's lethal. He's the Draymond Green of college now. He's the best screener, roller, passer. He passes like magic. He rolls like Draymond, screens like Draymond. Those are the Michigan State guys that I can compare him to. And I told him at the end, watching him on film, one of my favorite players. Tough, you know, unselfish. So we do a hell of a job on him, partly because of the game plan we had to not double. Did a good job on Mayo and Harris and Griffin. And, you know, Dickerson, of course, hurt us, but you pick your poison sometime, and give him credit. He made some of those shots, made that big three, but still we had our chances to win the game. I'm not sure I would have changed that. I'd just like to make maybe just 2 more threes, you know, not be greedy or selfish, just maybe 2 out of 100.
Booker and Akins combined for 2 points and 2 rebounds and made one of the first 19 threes. How are you tied at 52?
As I said, somewhere I'm going to look at the film and I'm going to see some good news, but I'm also going to see some bad news. I didn't think we cut out, and they hurt us on the offensive boards. You know, whatchamacall was pretty effective the first half. I'll just say Flurry, since I recruited him, never knew how to say his name then, still don't know how to say it, but hell of a kid, good person. You know, he was effective, although he only had 1 rebound. And like I said, I'm not disappointed in the way we played him. I'm disappointed in the way we shot and the turnovers that led to, you know, sometimes a bad shot is a turnover, and they usually lead to breakaways. And then in that stretch, they got a couple of 3-point plays, one from the 3 and one on a layup, because of our poor decisions on taking a couple of bad shots late.
Maybe 2 more. Did you, with Jaden, do you think he's pressing, wanting to be that, you know, that guy and emerge? And do you sense that in him, or what do you sense from him right now?
Listen, you'd all want Jaden Akins to marry your daughter. You'd all want Jaden Akins to represent your program. He's an incredible student, incredible kid, incredible worker. I mean, he'll be in there working morning, noon, and night. Do I think he's pressing, feeling the senioritis that you do? I think he is. How do I correct that? You know, he's going to have to work his way through it, you know, and I mean, he still played 26 minutes, you know, and that's enough time to get more done than he got done. I think maybe we'll watch Mayo and figure out when your shot isn't there, how do you get there other ways? How do you get to the free throw line? How do you get offensive rebounds? There's things Jaden can do, but he's been, as you said, a career 37, 38% 3-point shooter. And he works too hard for that not to happen. It's just disappointing that, you know, first game he shot pretty well, second game not so good, and this game terrible. But I have faith in Jaden. I'm just disappointed, and I feel sorry for him because I think he's a much better player than he showed tonight.
Curious, is it similar to Xavier Booker, just being able to find his own move and do it himself?
Xavier, you know, tonight we didn't go back with him not because he missed shots. We didn't go back with him because of the lineups they had, and they were going small, and he struggles to guard. So we went small some too, you know, with both Frankie and Cohen, and you know, I mean, we got some things out of it. So Book will be fine, and he's making progress. If he makes a couple of those threes, we're all sitting here happy with him, and he probably plays a little more because he had, I think, wide open threes. I don't think he had one that wasn't wide open. I think he had 3 in one possession, so we'll get better.
All set, guys?
Follow up.
Follow up on that. When you have a player
I didn't hear the first part of it.
When you see Booker miss those open shots, I think we can see some of his body language.
Yeah, he's got body language for Book isn't one of his strong suits, you know, and but he's not going against you. He just, you know, doesn't have great body language. And I would say that Book's worked his way through a lot of things. I mean, you watched him in practice. He's a lot better than he was. He's gained 20 pounds. He's not where everybody wants him to be yet. He's not where it wasn't his fault that somebody projected him certain ways. He's a good player, and he's a really talented kid. And he's going to get there. It just, process just taking a little longer. And games like tonight, I mean, I say that, and they have fourth and fifth year guys that struggle too. You know, we forget he's in his sixth game as a sophomore, so I'm not worried about that. I'm just disappointed that I think we let our offense affect our defense a little bit in the second half. But Kansas got a very good team. Bill's a phenomenal coach. I mean, when you win 13 championships like he has, and in the league, and that consistency, and he's got a good team. I don't think, I wasn't in the press conference, but you know, we all got to do what we got to do, you know, because you guys sometimes kill our guys, and rightfully so sometimes, but sometimes we'll make it better than it will be, and sometimes worse. But I don't think either one of us were happy on the court. The only thing that was happy for Bill and I is we were both miserable, and that was a good thing. So, you know, I told him we'll talk during the week. We're gonna play each other again, thank God. If we do, it'll be late, and that'll be cool. But we're gonna get better. I mean, if you can shoot that poorly and be in a game against a good team, there's something positive there, and we're gonna try to build on it. Thanks.
Michigan State players available in the locker room. Come this way.
Okay, thank you.